I'm about to give y'all three more stocks to make an easy bag in this next month to the next couple weeks to the end of this quarter. I did the same thing for y'all quarter two when everybody was saying the markets were crashing. I told y'all to buy those stocks and you could have literally 100x your return. You could be up double, if not triple what you invested. If you don't believe me, all you gotta do is go to the playlist where I talked about the stocks to buy during April. Literally all five of those stocks did nothing but explode to the upside since April. Go ahead and check that video out. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playing Away with the playbook. Hope you have a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. Three stocks to buy August. Now, this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly stock analysis, but we also post weekly crypto analysis and plays. And most importantly, we live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 and EST on this very same channel. So we're not your typical investing or trading channel. We show you how to make money both on the front end as well as on the back end, meaning how to make both passive as well as active income when it comes to investing and when it comes to the charts. So the first stock we got, we're going cheapest to most expensive, by the way. And by the way, I also just dropped a video a couple weeks ago telling you 5 ETFs that'll pay you monthly and one of them will pay you weekly. So make sure to check that video after this one as well. First one we got is Coinbase. Now I talked about Coinbase last year. I told y'all to buy this when we was around $200, right? We had a little bit of retracements, of course, going into it, but it maintained 175.60 as you can see, and we clearly see price is approaching the all-time highs. Now, why did I tell y'all to buy Coinbase back then? I told you to buy Coinbase before we hit 100k on Bitcoin. I tell y'all to buy Coinbase now because a lot of crypto laws are being passed. Bitcoin just hit 120k. It's going to be hitting 150k by the end of the year, most likely. Other coins have been going absolutely crazy, so that means a lot of people are not only going to be joining Coinbase, but a lot more people that are on Coinbase are going to be putting a lot more money into it, which is why you saw price again all last quarter two pump to the upside, just like majority of stocks in crypto pumped to the upside quarter two. Now we also see here that price made a new higher high, right? So even if y'all do not invest in crypto, everybody else is investing in crypto. If you're not investing in crypto, definitely check out my crypto analysis. You need to get into crypto and you need to buy some gold. But that's a whole nother video, a whole nother conversation, a whole nother topic. So looking at Coinbase, we have this level right here that we need to pay attention to. Okay, we have 33.20. We have $330. Okay, we see price was treating this low as resistance. Now we're going to be looking for this month and next week to see if we can hold this low as support. If we could hold 330 as support, which we see price gaps right underneath, not a coincidence. If we can hold that low as support, we're going to see price push back up to 33.86. And I like Coinbase not only because we have this gap, but because it literally dropped down over 20% last month. So even if it goes back up to these highs from where it's at, you're making 20% minimum, right? And gaps always eventually get filled. So if we fail to hold 330 as support, we can see price possibly retrace back down to 266, 270. Or on the extreme, try to fill this gap up here at 220. Now, again, pay attention to these price points. You need to DCA. You never want to buy all of what you're going to be planning to buy at one price point because price is always going to be going up or going down. So you want to spread out your investments and also make sure that, again, you're getting a good return on your investment. You want to make sure your average price is as low as possible, especially when it comes to long-term investing. So we need to, again, hold 330 as support for us to even fill this gap up and make our way back up to 380. If we go back to 380, we're going to need to hold that level as support like we saw here in order to come back up to these highs here at 430, 432. Price rejected that level last time, price rejected it again. So for the new higher highs and all-time highs to come into play, we need to hold this level here as support. Okay, so those price points I just talked about, make sure to have alerts for those, make sure to have notes down, because these are the best prices to DC in and DCA out at, because an important part of long-term investing isn't just to buy things you can see doing good overall, but you need to know what your game plan is, what price you're trying to get in at, what price you're trying to get out at, how much you're actually trying to make off this investment, this, that, and the third. And this is why I teach the members and students on a daily basis. Speaking of which, let me give a special shout out to the members and students. I got to give a special shout out to the members and students, y'all. We've been going absolutely crazy. We just went 5-1 last week to start off the month, giving us 83% win rate, and we wrapped up July going 17-2. You can see that by literally scrolling down to You can see that by literally scrolling down to August 1st. You see right here says we ended the month 17.2, giving us an 89% win rate. We caught a total of 72,813 pips. All you gotta do is click the blue highlighted. It's gonna take you to the beginning of July, and you can see we do the recap the day at the end every day, recap the week at the end every week, as well as recap the month at the end every month, as well as at the beginning of every week we drop the Sunday chart analysis. And I let y'all know as soon as we go live, because like I said, we go live every day, London session 3 a.m. EST. And like you can see right here, you can see how we ended Q2. April we went 16-1, May we went 19-1, and then June we went 17-4, and in the quarter 52-6, getting us a 90% win rate. So we really do this over here, y'all. So stock number 2, we got MSTR MicroStrategy. I told y'all to get into this on April. Again, if y'all would have listened and got in on April, it would be up right now a pretty penny. Literally went absolutely insane last quarter. It's down 6% this month though, which is great because again, even if you buy from where it's at right now, if it just goes back to the highs from last month, you're up 6% minimum. But as you can see here, kind of similar to Coinbase, this was the previous high. That price failed to hold that support, which is why price retraced. Now we're right back at this level here. So at 395, 396, we need to hold that level as support. We can see here price is attempting to do so, but has failed every time to hold this level as support. So next week, we're going to be seeing if we can maintain 395, 400 as support. If we can maintain that level as support, we can see price slowly make its way back up to 540, 550 price range. And if we can hold that level of support, not only are we going to see a new higher high get made, but we're going to see a big push to the upside because again, the last 4 months, price has just been chilling very small candlesticks. That means there's a lack of volume in this clear consolidation. And we can also see that clear consolidation when we go into the smaller time frame. So that means when volume picks up, we're going to see a nice little push to either the upside or downside. So if price fails to hold 400, 395 as support, we can see price retrace back down to this level here at 260. Now this has been a strong support level even when price rejected this level previously. So we need to maintain this level of support for bullish momentum, but we can also see price possibly retrace as low as 165, 162. So make sure to keep those prices in mind. Now, if we treat these levels as resistance, we're going to see a possible reversal. And depending on what price does in this price range, we could see a possible downtrend come into play. But we're not going to talk about that unless that happens. Again, we're looking to see price continue to go up because we're clearly in a bullish momentum, clearly see an uptrend. And we're at a level where price previously treated as resistance. And now if we treat this level as support, we're going to see a new higher high come into play, just like with Coinbase, right? Price, if it treats this level as support, we're going to see a new higher high come into play, just like when price turn this resistance level into support, we saw a new higher high come into play. That's how price works. So again, make sure to keep those prices in mind. These are the best prices and the main prices to pay attention to as far as DCing in and DCing out comes into play. Now, as far as day trading these, that's a whole nother topic. Just show up to the live streams and I got y'all. But this is for long-term investing. Then last but not least, we have good old Meta. Now I'm gonna keep on talking about Meta because everybody uses Meta, right? Facebook, Instagram, Threads, the notes, you know what I'm saying? Meta glasses. There's so much stuff going on when it comes to Meta. You just cannot sleep on it. You just honestly cannot sleep on it. And Meta is down 6% for the month. So again, same thing. If it's down 6%, you can literally make 6% if it just goes back up to the highs. But you can also see, again, I told you to buy this stock in April. Imagine you would have bought this in April. You would have literally bottom ticked and caught that new higher high, right? So we just made a new higher high going into last month and this month. So when new higher highs come into play, one of two things happens. We're either going to see price continue the higher high and make a big push to the upside, or we're going to see what comes after a higher high, which is a what? A higher low, aka the retracement. And the retracements is what freaks people out because every time someone sees a retracement for more than 2 days or a week, they assume the markets are crashing. But an uptrend has retracements, a downtrend has retracements. You got to understand these are real companies, these are real stocks, these are real values, these are real prices. And that means that price is not going to just forever go up or forever go down. That's just not how any markets work. So you have to, again, understand how the charts work, understand market structure, and most importantly, understand and be prepared and accept all the possibilities price can do. And that's exactly why I broke down the price action technical analysis playbook, because this book literally breaks down how to read the charts and understand what's happening at all time. So all you gotta do is click that link in the description to get your copy, or you get this copy for completely free when you join Playmaker University. More details about all this stuff at the end of the video, so make sure to watch to the very end. But let's talk about prices. So again, it's at new all-time highs. So if we do not break past 780, 790 price point, if we do break past that, I should say first, we can see price easily hit 800, 820, 850. Now, if we retrace from where we're at right now, we're going to retest this resistance level here at 735, 740. Now, if we fail to hold that level as support, which we have not yet. Again, you can see this was a resistance level, rejected, then we gapped. So we failed to hold this level as support. We're going to retrace and fill this gap back up at 690, 695. Now, if we fail to hold that level as support, we're not going to see price push back up to the upside unless we can hold that level as support. If we fail, we're going to see price retrace back down to 640. So make sure to pay attention to these price points to keep these prices in mind. We also have this gap here from 640 going down to 605. So again, we did just make new all-time highs, so retracements are due, but that doesn't mean price is always going to automatically retrace after a new higher high is made. So again, you just got to watch and see what price does. And this is why it's also important to not put all your eggs in one basket, but to spread them out in DCA. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my Signal servers, and my mentorship programs, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. If you're interested in taking your trading to the next level and learning directly from me, join Playmaker University, or I recommend scheduling a one-on-one session where profitable traders and confident traders are made. Not only are you going to get my complete strategy in video format, going over how to read the charts, how to identify my key price levels, those blue and gold lines y'all stay asking me in the comment section, how to enter and exit trades, how to trade news, my scalping strategy, my secret buy and sell limit strategy, trading psychology, how to deal with wins and losses, how to scale into trades, how to never blow your account again, how to double your account every month. But you will also get daily analysis setups for life, student member group chat, daily trade recaps for life, exclusive New York Lives and trading plan Zooms, and y'all gonna get my famous price action technical analysis playbook that works on stocks, forex, options, and crypto. And on top of that, you're gonna get the trader's mindset, mastering psychology and risk management playbook that goes over leveraging risk, mastering discipline, how to never blow your account again, learn how to trust yourself while staying cool, calm, and collected. This is what helped one of my students turn $4, as you can see, yes, to $275. That is not Photoshop. You can see he's saying right here, I followed the playbook through a Hail Mary. Shout out for all you do. This is why I always say to follow the flow price and not chase price. His last dollars, he was damn near, but he basically blew his account. And because he followed my teachings, trusted the playbook, he was able to turn a $4 account to almost $300 account. It's literally that simple, y'all. I made all the mistakes, so you don't have to make the mistakes. Instead, just learn from my mistakes and be successful quicker. So if you're interested in learning how to consistently not only grow your accounts, but consistent $500 to $1,000 days, click that first link in the description, watch the free trading crash course. Or if you already know you're ready to get in and lock in with me, click the link to go join Playmaker University or the one-on-one sessions, and I'll see you on the other side. Shout out to the Playmakers, man. Now, advanced play Signal, we literally just had a 100% win rate last week, and this is the exact same strategy I teach in the one-on-one sessions and in Playmaker University that averages not just a 90% win rate on a weekly basis, but also on a monthly and quarterly basis as well. You see right here, 16-1, 94% win rate. You see here another 100% win rate on the week. We go to a whole nother month. You see here how we ended quarter 1 this year, 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate, 17-3 January, 14-1 February, March, 13-1. And if we go to how we ended last year, 2024, we literally went 181 wins, 23 losses, averaging an 89% win rate all 12 months combined, averaging less than 2 losses per month. You're not gonna find any other mentorship or signaling service that does stuff like this. And not only do I call accurate signals, I give you my entry, my S cells, my TPs. I notify you when the TPs get hit. I give y'all updates in the trades, and I drop a New York price watch list showing y'all what price is doing in that trade we're in, as well as what to expect and anticipate going into New York session, as well as other possible setups going into New York session. I go over whether you should look for buys or sells. I go over specific price points. and all of that good stuff, y'all. You'll also get the advanced play signal for completely free when you sign up and apply for one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions, I make sure you earn while you learn. So not only do I teach my exact same strategy on a Zoom call on the charts just like this, but you get one session a week. Each session is an hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life, y'all. So you definitely get a huge return on investment, as well as you get access to the student member group chat and the advanced play signal room. So be interested in your trading to the next level. You know exactly what to do. Hit those links in the description, y'all. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or Telegram. I respond to all messages. See y'all in the university, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace. We out.